inching closer, 6 to 1 from 13 to 2. Chotneyev 13 to 2 from 6s. 7 Farinel, that's been well back today. Rostropovich 14 with Crayon, 16 to 1 Royal Emperor. Look at that Merjan, Lenny Lungo's horse, 16 from 33s, and it's 20 to 1 bar those.
Half furlongs the journey this time. The first flight comes up very quickly. Baliluski in the pink jacket towards the inside. Springfield Scally, the yellow and blue. Royal Emperor is third, surprising yellow sleeves 4. Then another grey Rostropovich. Kerrigand and Balisikios from Proper Squire, and inching closer in about 8th or 9th early on, with Chopneyev not far behind, inching closer. Moss Harvey and Farinel on the inside. Further back then is Merjan with Carlavant and Tribal Venture and Ravenswood, who's held up in these early stages, along with the Cooldy and Dubai 7 Stars, followed by Rum Pointer, Guard Duty, Miss Farah, and Creon held up out wide. The back pair, No Discount, and Tukaka is last in these very early stages. On towards flight number 2, and Springfield Scally always makes the running. Royal Emperor is second, Baliluski third, surprising Rostropovich, then Proper Squire. As they take this, Kerrigan was a bit slow in about 7th place and is driven on landing. Balisikios wider out. Merjan is back towards the inside then, followed by Farinel, and then inching closer, followed by Moss Harvey. Chopneyev out wide with Carlavant. Next is Rum Pointer, the Cooldy and Ravenswood. And still in the rear, Guard Duty with Tukaka and also Creon as they take the next flight of hurdles. They all land safely over that. Springfield Scally then, still the leader from Royal Emperor. Baliluski third on the inside. Then surprising, Rostropovich, the very light grey, in about 5th place on the fence. Proper Squire is handy too. Balisikios in a yellow cap is out wide. They're followed in the yellow jacket by inching closer Moss Harvey, taking this. Merjan in a red cap right on the inside behind the leaders. As they run to the highest point of the course, Rum Pointer is just in behind these from the Cooldy in a maroon jacket, and then Carlavant as they make the top left-hand turn. Springfield Scally leading the way. To Royal Emperor in 2nd place, Baliluski, Proper Squire 3rd and 4th. Then Rostropovich and surprising and inching closer, and Balisikios is on the outside, wider out in a very pale jacket, breast girth. Chopneyev on the extreme left, the red headgeared Carlavant. Moss Harvey next in a sheepskin noseband, still very well grouped. The Cooldy held up behind these runners. Merjan towards the inside on the extreme right in a noseband. JP's colours aboard Farinel. No Discount following them through on the inside. Out the back, Guard Duty. Tukaka still towards the rear as well. Still just Springfield Scally, but Royal Emperor was right alongside there on landing. As they go left-handed towards the next flight, which will be the last after another circuit. Royal Emperor, Springfield Scally 1 and 2, then Baliluski and Proper Squire, Balisikios, followed by surprising Merjan on the inside of Rostropovich. Inching close is in a pretty good position. Takes that okay at about 8th or 9th, a slap down the neck on landing. Farinel right up the inside, wide as Moss Harvey. Chopneyev is wide out of danger. Then Rum Pointer, Dubai 7 Stars and No Discount, and Ravenswood and the Cooldy. Carlavant is wide then from Miss Farah, last season Cesarewicz winner. Tribal Venture, Kerrigand under pressure from Guard Duty. Creon, no move yet from Creon, tucked right in behind horses towards the back, with only Tukaka, a grey, behind him. Once again turning into the back straight then, with less than a circuit to cover in this Pertemps final, and they're all very well grouped. Big field covered by about 15 lengths. Royal Emperor from Springfield Scally down the hill. Proper Squire is third, then Baliluski. Surprising and Merjan and Rostropovich. Balisikios jumps up well there on the outside. The Cooldy makes headway. Chopneyev still in the firing line too, with inching closer. Creon now trying to get up the inside with Farinel just ahead of it. And then No Discount as they run towards the next flight, halfway down the back straight. Still Royal Emperor just about showing the way here. Royal Emperor holding sway, going towards this one, with Baliluski and Chopneyev still very close as well. Surprisings on the scene as they run towards the top left-hand turn once again, climbing all the while at this point, and it's Royal Emperor who still holds the advantage, with now Proper Squire very close in second. Then on the inside is Baliluski, Wider out is Kerrigan, who's been under pressure for a long time but has got into the contest, has done well too. Ballylusky next from behind these runners. Rum Pointer improving. Surprising is there with inching closer as well in the yellow jacket. The Cool D on the outside. Ravenswood trying to make headway from the rear as they reach the top of the hill with 3 flights left to jump. Down the hill then, Royal Emperor shows them the way downhill from Proper Squire in the pink cap. Kerrigan, Ballylusky on the right. Out wider, the Cool D, Ravenswood, the blue and green jacket. Ballysikios behind these as they approach 2 out, and taking it first it was still Royal Emperor, the much improved Royal Emperor, going great guns here. Chopnaya has dropped away very tamely indeed. Moss Harvey's out the back as well, racing towards the second last flight, and it's Royal Emperor with inching closer now, going second, looking dangerous. In third, Ravenswood. Rum Pointer, Dubai, 7 stars from the rear. That one's going very strongly as well, moves into 4th place in a red sleeve jacket, the blue body. Behind these leaders then is Kerrigan and Tribal Venture round the final turn, inching closer now, lays it down to Royal Emperor. Ravenswood is third, Dubai 7 stars 4, then Rum Pointer and Tribal Venture. 2 leaders going towards the final flight, inching closer on the outside there, and down at the last, Rum Pointer. It's inching closer, and Royal Emperor racing up the hill, inching closer on the near side. Royal Emperor is very game, the grey horse on the far side. 50 yards left to go. Royal Emperor's fighting back on the far side, of inching closer, head to head towards the line. Royal Emperor inching closer. It's tight, very tight. Third, Tribal Venture, Ravenswood in 4th.
Inching closer, sending favourite backers home, happy on the end of the first day at the festival. 6-1 market leader. Barry Geraghty goes into the night session, if you like, as leading jockey in the Daily Telegraph, I think, isn't it, sponsored champion jockey at the festival. Second, Royal Emperor, 14-1. Dale and I are going to claim the exacta there, £52.10. Tribal Venture third for Ferdy Murphy, who used to train the winner, by the way. 33-1 Tribal Venture. Ravenswood fourth at 7-1, all 20.